Hey guys, I just finished watching Supergirl, season 1, episode 18, World's Finest. Wow, what an episode. I love this episode. It was so fun. I was really looking forward to this episode ever since the announcement, really, of Supergirl, an eventual crossover between Flash and Supergirl or any of the two shows and stuff. But it was pretty cool. I like how they did it on Supergirl. I'm also excited to see what's going to happen on Flash tomorrow night on Flash, to see how that's going to connect. Hopefully, he'll at least mention it, because I feel like Cisco would definitely get a kick about hearing talking about Supergirl, how she's an alien and all that stuff. That would be pretty cool to hear that. And it was also pretty fun seeing Supergirl on here. See the two of them fight Livewire and Banshee and stuff. That'd be cool to see that. That was cool to see that. That was kind of fun. I was just surprised that there was no, would have liked to see Martian Manhunter in here and see Barry's reaction to him. That would have been pretty cool. But, I guess they gotta, since he's actually gone, it makes sense why he's not in here, or why Alex isn't in here. I was glad that it kind of made sense in the overall story point, whereas if Barry wasn't in this episode, they didn't have to do the special effects for the Flash and stuff. They wouldn't just have her not in here just because of that, and not have him do his changing and stuff to show Barry. I like how it made sense that he wasn't there, not just because of this crossover episode, but because of the whole season arc. It wouldn't make sense to have. It makes sense that not have Martian Manhunter in this episode specifically. So I think that's kind of cool. I like that, how that kind of all connected there. That was kind of cool. It was great seeing Barry and Supergirl kind of interact, and Barry and Kara and stuff like that. It was pretty fun to see the two actors. And hopefully we get to see more of these crossovers like this. I think definitely be cool. I really would hope to see eventually, I guess if Supergirl kind of got canceled on CBS and they picked it up on CW or whatever, or to stay there, if they just decided to make a crossover, I think it'd be cool to have, do the Crisis at Infinite Earth and have the two Earths kind of shatter, obviously without killing Supergirl and the Flash, because then you just have Arrow. But that would definitely be cool. If they made it pretend that they were dead, like they did did the Crisis Infinite Earth, both Earths all crash in, Flash and Supergirl die, and then we find out in the beginning of the next seasons, they're alive. That would be kind of cool if they did that eventually, but we'll have to wait and see. That probably won't happen for a little bit, because I'm not entirely sure if we're supposed to have a season 2 of Supergirl. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me know what you think, if you know whether or not there's a season 2 coming, but I'm not sure. But we'll have to wait and see for that. But it was definitely fun seeing the crossovers like this. And definitely can't wait to see if we'd ever get an Arrow crossover. But I guess he would have to do it with Barry. He'd have to kind of Barry would have to kind of carry him and stuff. That would be kind of cool. I just hope that they mention it tomorrow on The Flash, because there was no mention last week on The Flash. They better mention it this week on The Flash, because at least just a one-liner passing. We'll have to wait and see how, if there is a mention, at least an acknowledgement on the CW side that it happened, and not that it happened like a one-time side, and it's only proof that it happened was in this episode. I hope it doesn't stay in this one episode bubble, this crossover. Hopefully, it kind of happened. We kind of mention of it tomorrow, so we'll have to wait and see for that. But otherwise, it was kind of fun. Some of the things were kind of like Banshee, where she was able to punch Supergirl and send her flying a few feet. How was she able to do that? Yes, she has her scream, actually, Banshee's scream was pretty awesome. But then she would punch Supergirl, and Supergirl would fly a few feet. That doesn't make sense. She's still human at the end of the day. She's just being possessed. So, yeah, she gives her the powers, but does that make her super strong? Did they never mention that? They never confirmed that, and all of a sudden she's just punching Supergirl and sending her flying, not explaining that. But and also her scream. That's her scream. That is a brilliant. I love the way they did her scream, which makes me wonder, why don't they do Black Canary's scream just like this? Maybe not as powerful as like this, but just throw a little visual effect to it. So I wish, hopefully, they could take this, have this on a memory stick for the scream, and just bring it over to the Arrow crew and go, here, use this as Black Canary's scream, and all that doesn't have to be used as much as they use it in this episode, but just give a little more flair to it. I love the way they did it. It proves that they can do supersonic screams on a TV budget. So I don't know why they don't do it like this on Arrow. So this episode was fun. I definitely can't wait to see what happens in tomorrow's episode with The Flash. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode. Crossover in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.